The ring light shone softly, casting a halo across Trisha's face. She adjusted her wig, pressed her lips together, and leaned closer to the camera. "Good morning, my darlings. Remember, the world belongs to those who believe in themselves." Her voice was steady, confident, and practiced. She threw a kiss at the lens, stopped the recording, and took a deep sigh. Then, there was silence. The illusion was gone. The luxury apartment behind her was actually a cramped one-room space in the heart of Lagos. It has peeling walls, a very noisy buzzing fan, and a shared bathroom. Her small bed doubled as a makeup table. Her designer bags were knockoffs bought from Yaba Market, and the ring light was going on and off from bad wiring. But when she looked at the glowing phone screen, filled with hearts, likes, compliments, and "I love you, Queen" comments, her chest swelled up with pride. "These online strangers believe me," she whispered. "They actually believe in me." Trisha's real world was a far cry from the one she posted. She shared an apartment with her cousin Amaka, who was quiet, gentle, and hardworking. Amaka sold thrift clothes online, posting simple pictures of her real customers and their reviews. Trisha teased her endlessly. "Babe, you are still posting customers wearing Okrika in this big 2025? Are you not ashamed? At least my customers exist." Amaka always replied calmly. Trisha would laugh and wave a dismissive hand. "You know I'm building a personal brand. You can't understand the influencer hustle." Her phone buzzed. She turned instantly, posture perfect, fake smile ready. Likes rolled in on her newest post, which was a picture of her posing beside a black Mercedes-Benz, parked outside a restaurant she couldn't afford to enter. She had waited 30 minutes for someone to leave their car unattended just for that shot. When she saw the comments, "Godwin," and "soft life or nothing," she felt powerful. For Trisha, social media validation was her currency. Her reality was just background noise. Some days, she pretended to collaborate with brands that had never heard of her. And at night, she photoshopped product logos onto her pictures and videos. When her followers asked logical questions, she would avoid answering and call it influencer privacy. And whenever her followers begged her for giveaways, she would fake the whole process, creating fake winners and fake testimonies. One night, Amaka warned her, "Trisha, your lies keep going farther than reasonable. If you continue towards this direction, it won't end well for you. The truth always reveals itself." But Trisha brushed her off. "Please, I don't want any negative energy around me during this period. I am manifesting my success." Amaka shook her head and said, "Just make sure it's success you are manifesting, not disgrace." Trisha rolled her eyes, too busy planning her next fake photo shoot. 2 days later, Trisha posted a photo of herself, holding a designer handbag which she could never afford. She had taken the photos secretly in a high-end luxurious boutique while pretending as if she wanted to see if it would match her outfit. Then, she tagged the brand and captioned it, "When hard work meets grace." Collaboration with Atfela Designs finally here. #blessed #ad. The picture exploded. With likes and shares, she gained over 8,000 new followers in 2 days. A gossip blog reposted her picture with the headline, "Meet Trisha, the influencer every girl wants to be." She couldn't stop smiling. For the first time in her life, the world was watching her. Not Amaka, not anyone else. Her. That night, she whispered to herself, "This is finally my season." A few weeks later, the real Fela Designs announced an exclusive influencer brunch at a high-end hotel in Victoria Island. Trisha didn't receive any invite, but she went anyway. She borrowed a sequin dress, rented a luxury wig, and took a loan to pay for her makeup and hairstyling. Then, she boarded a kiki to the venue. The guard at the entrance asked for her name on the list. She smiled confidently and replied, "I am Trisha, a lifestyle creator." The man hesitated, but when she waved her phone with a fake email screenshot, he stepped aside and let her into the venue. Inside, she was radiant. She blended in so well. She even took selfies with real influencers who recognized her from the viral post. "You are the Fela girl, right?" one asked. "Yes," she lied easily, her heart racing. So glad to finally work with them. Everything felt perfect, until she noticed a woman in a white suit staring at her from across the room. The woman leaned toward the brand manager, whispered something, and pointed at Trisha. Trisha's smile faltered, but she kept her fake smile on, scared, but willing to risk it all for fame. The next morning, she woke up to hundreds of notifications on her phone. Her photos were everywhere, but not for the right reason. She saw a post made by Fela Designs official on Instagram, which read, "We do not know or work with this individual. Impersonation of our brand is unacceptable. Legal action will be taken." Within hours, screenshots and memes flooded the internet. Everyone started calling her fake influencer, clout chaser of the year. She collabed with lies. That wasn't enough. Trisha's followers vanished. Even her DMs were cruel. She tried to post a defense, stating that it was all just a misunderstanding, and that people were taking it too far. But every reply cut deeper. "We trusted you. You're an embarrassment." Trendsetter turned fraudster. She turned off her phone, but the world kept screaming at her. Amaka came home that evening to find Trisha sitting on the floor, her eyes swollen, her phone shattered beside her. "They ruined me," Trisha whispered. "I was so close to being successful." Amaka knelt beside her and said, "No, Trisha, you ruined yourself. You need to take responsibility for your actions." Trisha looked up, trembling, as she said, "But everyone fakes it, Amaka. Everyone pretends. So why am I being punished for doing what others are doing?" Amaka's voice softened as she said, "Because you built your personal brand on lies, and lies aren't a solid foundation." Trisha covered her face, sobbing. "They've canceled me. I can't even go outside anymore without getting attacked." For days, Trisha stayed indoors. Her curtains drawn, her ring light unplugged. The sound of laughter outside made her stomach twist. Even the hum of her neighbor's generator felt like mockery. A few weeks later, Trisha's shame turned into desperation. She felt like she needed to be seen again, not as a fraud, but as a survivor. So, she decided to film a short confession video. She cleaned her face, removed her wig, and sat before the camera, raw and trembling. "Hi everyone," she began. "I know I hurt a lot of people, especially my followers. I lied. I got lost chasing what I thought was success. I am sorry. Please forgive me." She cried through the entire recording. When she finished, she looked at the camera like it was a mirror, whispering, "Maybe they'll forgive me." Then, she uploaded it and waited. At first, there was silence. Then, the comments started rolling in. The post got thousands of comments. But they weren't kind. Some comments read, "Here we go again. She'll do anything to trend. Crying for views, Oscar winner." Her confession video became a meme. People remixed her tears into songs. TikTok used her sobbing face as a filter for jokes. By evening, she deleted the video. But it was too late. The internet had already saved it. After that day, Trisha stopped everything social media. She unplugged everything. Her phone, her ring light, her hope. Her days blurred into each other. Amaka still tried to cheer her up. She always left some food for her by the door. She always prayed for her, and also kept their house rent paid. But Trisha barely moved. One night, Amaka heard her humming softly in the dark. "They finally gave me what I wanted," she said to the silence. "I trended, but not in the way I wanted." Her laugh was small, brittle, and hollow. It didn't sound like joy. 2 days later, Amaka returned from the market to find the room quiet. The ring light was on, facing the bed. Trisha lay still beneath its glow, her phone beside her, the screen unlocked, and a note on the table that read, "I can't unsee their comments. I can't unhear their laughter. The light was too hot. I just wanted to shine." Amaka screamed for help. Trisha's pulse was faint when they rushed her to the hospital, but the doctor shook his head in tragedy. She ingested too much painkillers and alcohol. and it was already too late by the time she was brought into the hospital. The irony was cruel. The girl who lived for attention left the world quietly. The next morning, blogs posted headlines. Influencer Trisha dies after online scandal. Her old videos resurfaced, this time captioned with crying emojis and fake sympathy. People wrote long posts. We need to be kind. Mental health matters. The same people who mocked her now preached about compassion. But none of it could reach her. Amaka buried her cousin quietly. There was no ring light, no crowd, no clicks. Just tears and soft earth. After the funeral, she opened Trisha's phone one last time. Unread messages filled her DMs, from brands, from trolls, and even strangers. Amaka deleted them all, one by one, and finally the account itself. Rest on, Trisha, she whispered. No more noise. The internet moved on, as it always does. New stars rose. New scandals trended. In chasing the spotlight, Trisha forgot her own light. The one that didn't need validation to shine. Like this video, share and subscribe for more stories with moral lessons.